Hi guys, today I'm going to look at how to express uncertainty using the words でしょう or だろう in the plain form and かもしれません. The phrase かもしれません or かもしれない in the plain form is used to indicate uncertainty, especially when the uncertainty relates to what the speaker will or will not do. Here we can see the rules for using でしょう or かもしれません with verbs, nouns and adjectives. In the event you're using a noun, simply remove des before attaching one of these expressions. If it's a nut adjective, remove nut before attaching one of the expressions, and if it's a verb or an adjective, make sure they're in their plain forms first. Underneath, we have a few more options when it comes to expressing certainty or uncertainty, and we'll see them in action on the following slide. There are varying degrees of certainty attached to each one, as you can see here. To start with, kito indicates that you're almost certain of something. Next, we have osoraku, which expresses that you're confident of something but not completely certain. And finally, tabun indicates that something is probable but could go either way. Now, please note that you should always use kamoshiremasen when talking about yourself rather than desho. かもしれません is a little more casual than でしょう. Also, don't combine きっと or おそらく with かもしれません. This is simply because the degree of certainty associated with きっと or おそらく doesn't match the degree of uncertainty expressed when using かもしれません. It would be like saying, I will definitely do something maybe. Instead, use 多分. This is not to say that native speakers don't combine kito with かもしれません on occasion, but in these rare cases, it is similar to an English speaker saying, I'm not sure what will happen, etc., but I definitely want to do something. So on our second slide, we can see these words in use. For example, I bet that person is Chinese. きっとあの人は中国人でしょう. To start with, we're using きっと. And we can see that in this case, it's expressing a strong degree of certainty. I bet. We're also using a noun, which is Chinese or 中国人. And we can see that でしょう follows immediately after to indicate even a small sense of uncertainty. In our second example, that person may be famous. その人は有名かもしれない. In this case, we are using a nut adjective, which is famous or 有名. In this case, we've dropped the nut from the adjective and attached かもしれない to the end of the sentence to express our uncertainty. In the third example, maybe it will rain tomorrow. 多分明日は雨が降るでしょう. In this case, we're starting with our word 多分. This word expresses the least amount of certainty on a topic. We're also using a verb in this case, which is rain, 雨が降る. The verb 降る has been conjugated into its plain form from 降ります before attaching the word でしょう. And in our final example, it's likely to be hot on the weekend. 週末はおそらく暑いでしょう. In this case, we're using the word おそらく to express a fair degree of certainty regarding the weather over the weekend. Also, in this case, we have an adjective, hot, or 暑い, followed by でしょう. Now, please note that でしょう and だろう, the plain form of でしょう, are often used in conversation. This is because Japanese people prefer not to sound too assertive. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any questions or comments, please let me know.